Dell. Delivering on the promise to the customer. When people think about Dell, lots of things come to mind. Quality, global leader, cutting-edge products, affordability, customization. At Dell, we're all of that and a lot more. One of the things that makes us what we are is our people. Some words that describe our workforce include commitment, customer focus, cleanliness, and continuous improvement. In the next few minutes, you'll find out a lot more about Dell and the people who make us the industry leader that we are. Some of what you'll hear will come from the best source of all, the men and women already doing the job. They're the ones who can best help you decide if you'd be a good match for Dell and whether we'd be a good match for you. So sit back and get ready to discover whether or not you can see yourself at Dell. One of the first things you'll notice about our people is that we truly live out our commitment to diversity. And we mean diversity in all ways. That includes providing appropriate accommodations to great workers who have a lot to offer us. One thing you'll notice right away is that our people are on their feet all day, every day. That's tough for some people to get used to. Because this is a manufacturing environment, our facilities can get pretty noisy, and some people have a difficult time adjusting to the noise levels. The work our people do changes constantly. People may work in one area one day and somewhere else another. And because every computer we build is customized to meet a customer's needs, flexibility and focus are really key. Because the work we do changes all of the time, being a fast learner is another key to success at Dell. So is being able to work at a fast pace. Everyone on the line has metrics they have to meet in terms of quality and the number of units completed. Those numbers are monitored all of the time. People who don't like someone closely tracking their work probably won't be comfortable with that. While it might be obvious to some, you should also know that at Dell we expect dependability. If you don't show up for work, someone else has to pull your load. Those are some job requirements you need to consider. If you heard even one thing that makes you think you wouldn't be happy here, that's a key thing for you to think about. Why is it so important to us to have a happy workforce? Because a happy workforce is a productive workforce, and because we want to contribute to our employees' well-being. And there's something else to keep in mind. Lots of companies say they're team-focused. At Dell, we mean it. We are committed to selecting new employees who are eager to work as a team and contribute to our continued success. With that in mind, let's hear more about the job from the people doing it, the kinds of people you'd find yourself working with at Dell.
Energy and excitement and commitment, that is for everyone at Dell, because without energy, excitement, and commitment, you wouldn't be able to accomplish your job. We wear gloves. Mainly, we wear the gloves to protect your hands against the chassis. It's not so much the tools that we're concerned with as much as there is some sharp edges on the chassis.
Some of the physical demands are working with your hands. You really have to be physically ready for it. It's a physical challenge. Stretching your hands, your legs, your back, your head, looking up all the time.
Some of the more demanding parts of the job is if you're a builder, you have to be able to maintain a rate. You have to be able to stand on your feet all day long. You have to, it's constant movement and it's constant repetition. And you just have to stay focused. You have to be focused.
The thing that surprised me the most was the amount of hours that we work and how hard it is to stand for that amount of hours during the week.
We believe in creating loyal customers by providing a superior experience at a great value.
Energy. You need energy here. I mean, day to day, you need to come in with the mindset that I'm going to get it done today. Today is the day we're going to get it all done. We're going to do what our commitments are. Commitments, we have obligations to our customers to meet what our promises are to them. You know, if we say we're going to deliver on a certain day, we need to deliver on that date.
We have a passion for winning in everything we do.
Person really needs to think about how committed they're going to be to doing the job well. Person needs to be committed to working 10 hours a day, working occasional weekends, being committed to working in a team environment, be committed to being a success and making Dell a very successful company.
So qualities to work at Dell in general, high energy, ability to deal with ambiguity, adapting to change, overcoming obstacles, those are probably the key things.
We believe our continued success lies in teamwork and the opportunity each team member has to learn, develop, and grow.
I mean, everything is about teamwork here. You can't, there's no one person job anywhere here. So I have to keep my whole team, up to speed, keep them telling them anything is going wrong, anything they need to know, I let them know.
The surprises when I started working here were that you have to really maintain a positive attitude. You got to be able to work in a team.
We work as a team because there's some things that I might know that someone that hasn't been here as long as me doesn't know that I can help them out with. And there might be something they know to help me out because without teamwork, we can't get nothing done.
Everybody needs to remain extremely productive. We have to hit our scheduled run rates, and each piece of the puzzle here in the factory plays a critical part in that.
You have a quota, so I mean, you have to be able to keep up with whatever the demand is.
In my opinion, I think a person that's goal-oriented, looking for a great challenge, ready to succeed, and potentially move up, this will be a great job for them.
The type of person that would want to work here is someone who is a self-starter, a hard worker, is reliable. So a person doesn't have to be exactly computer literate to work here. What they need to do is be able to, understand work instructions and use minimal computer skills, which they'll be trained to do when they come in.
There is always training. If there's any changes or there's a new process that we're going to learn, everybody gets trained properly. So you're always updated. You're always updating on what's going on the floor.
Safety is number one. They want you to come to work and go home the way you came.
You've just learned a lot about the job and what it takes to succeed here. That means you should already be getting a sense of whether or not this is the right place for you. We have a multi-stage selection process that will include things like on-site testing before reaching the interview phase. We take that time and care because getting the right team members is so important to Dell, to our employees, and to the people we invite to join us. And you need to understand that we don't invite everyone who applies to become part of our team, just as we don't expect everyone who comes to learn about us to decide to apply. It's all about both of us making the right decision. You may be a great employee in another setting, but you still might not feel comfortable at Dell. Well, there you have it. A first look into Dell, what we stand for, the work we do, the people who do it, and what it takes to succeed here. It takes customer focus, continuous improvement, and most of all, commitment. If that sounds like you, if you can see yourself here, we hope you'll continue in the process. If it doesn't, we hope you find a company that is right for you. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to learn more about us. Whatever you decide, we know it will be the right choice for you. And we hope you'll be excited, energized, and committed every single day. Because at Dell, we know that's the only way to work if we're going to stay true to what we call the soul of Dell. We value and are committed to customers, the Dell team, direct relationships, global citizenship, and winning. Thank you for your interest in Dell. We look forward to being an integral part of your community.